rainbows and wind turbines? What's it mean?
The picture sums the weather up pretty well, I think, over the next few days. We've got the wind in the forecast, that's for sure. Showers as well, and they are quite frequent today across northwestern parts of the country, and will continue into tomorrow as well. So we'll call it a classic mixed bag across the UK. And the jet stream remains strong over the Atlantic, pushing in the weather systems. But further south, we're actually closer to high pressure here. So from the tip of Cornwall to the tip of Kent, actually the weather's not bad at all.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, it's been a lovely day so far with some good spells of sunshine around and hardly a cloud in the sky for some of us. This lovely picture taken by one of our weather watchers in Surrey. And for the rest of this afternoon, well, staying dry, fairly breezy conditions will continue too, and there will be further spells of sunshine.
Hello, a very good evening to you. I hope you had a lovely day. It was a beautiful start, wasn't it? And how's that for a nice October scene? Can't really complain, can we? A bit of sunshine, the leaves turning. Now, tomorrow, a lot of the day will be fine. There's a chance of the odd shower, more as we move into the afternoon, and then there is some rain and wind moving through later on in the afternoon, early evening. But like I said, a lot of the daytime will be okay. And then as we hit the weekend, some nice dry weather, some sunny spells around. A few cool nights to come after tonight, which will be a touch milder than last night. But Friday and Saturday night looking quite cool.
Hi, Stav.
Hi there, Jane. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. It's been a mixed picture across the board. We've had strong winds across northern areas with plenty of showers. Further south hasn't been quite as bad, quite a bit of sunshine around. We hold that theme through to this evening and overnight. You can see why low pressure sitting to the north of the UK. We've got higher pressure to the south, so lighter winds to the south, very windy further north.
Stav, considering we're in October, it's actually not too bad out there and certainly not too chilly.
Yeah, actually, I said it hasn't been too bad at all. Further north, a lot wetter and windier. And actually, as we head closer towards the weekend, it's not looking that bad at all for the southeast. And even into the start of next week, a ridge of high pressure will bring us a lot of dry and settled weather. But by the end of next week, we could be looking at some damaging gusts of wind with a deep storm. But it is a long way off at the moment. And then the wind changes direction, you'll notice, coming in from the west, the northwest, a cooler direction. So temperatures down into single digits, pretty much across the board, even in the capital, lows of 8-9 degrees. So into the weekend then, it's starting off chilly with that slightly cooler air mass, but because we've got a ridge of high pressure, it should be drier, some sunshine around, and the winds will be light too.
Now, there has definitely been an autumnal turn in the weather in recent weeks, hasn't there? As the nights really begin to draw in. But one upside also means we get to see some spectacular colour in our parks and gardens. And Alex is in a pretty perfect place tonight to see the autumn bloom. Alex, answer the question then. Where are you?
Good evening, Mary. Well, I am in Minnowburn, just on the edge of Belfast, where we've been lucky so far. Last night I was caught in a fairly heavy shower. Showers around at the moment, but for the time being, it stays dry, which is obviously great news. But yes, this park is starting to turn. The autumn colour is beginning to push through, and it was looking pretty beautiful earlier this afternoon when I was out and about. But I suspect, like in some parts of the country, the after effects of the heat wave, some trees are distressed. They actually lost their leaves early, so you may not get to see that full autumn bloom across some parts of the country, but here I think they are going to be fairly fortunate as we head through. We are not out of the woods just yet, though. I suspect we're going to see more rain as we head through the next 24 hours. So if you do have your brolly handy, make sure you do keep it. But for the time being, it stays dry here in Belfast, and these parklands, well, 4,000 square metres actually, which is 5 times the size of Central Park in New York. Probably could do with a bit more rain, obviously, after the heat wave. Well, as we head through the rest of this week, it stays unsettled into tomorrow with outbreaks of rain, if not blustery showers, come the afternoon, which could turn on the thundery side. But as we head into the weekend, something a bit more settled is due to arrive. So dry conditions are set to arrive across many parts of the UK, particularly in the south. So as I say, Mary, it's dry here at the moment, but the rain is literally knocking on the door. So I think I'm going to grab my brolly and head inside.
All right, Alex, thank you.
Have a good evening.